day, everybody. Let's talk what's kind of near and dear to my heart is silver stacking. I mean, just the plain old silver stacking. That's what got me started in this whole realm of collecting and everything else. Is I started out just as a plain old silver stacker, buying the cheapest silver I could buy, but that got a little boring. And so I just wanted to talk to you about some things that, if you're a silver stacker, uh, just to add a little more something to it. I mean, yeah, you're putting away the silver, the money and stuff, but it's boring. This adds a little bit to it. And that is, kind of collecting different types of silver, uh, and you're not spending a lot of money doing it. So let's. The first thing that I started doing was buying coins. Like, let's grab a couple here. Uh, just like Libertads. Uh, oh, good old kookaburra. And a koala. I wasn't buying a lot of them. I was just buying one of them, trying to get one of everything. There is some extra premium on these. But you usually get, when you sell them back to the LCS, you get a little bit more premium on them. And then the next thing I kind of started looking for were, it's kind of specialty oil. I don't know what you want to call it. But these were just regular rounds. But and usually I could get them at my LCS for spot. The normal spot plus premium. And there was like the Prospector, the Englehart Prospector. Sometimes your LCS may want to charge you a little more on these. But these were what they kind of call vintage. These happen to be the 1985. The 83s are the better ones. But on the secondary market, you can get a little bit more money for them. There was those, the A-Mark. And what else did we have here? Oh, things like this with the USS Constitution. This was from the 70s. And like I said, on the secondary market, you could get a little bit of extra money for these. I bought these from my LCS at spot plus a premium, the regular, going rate. So, look for these. These are good ones to look for and collect. I've got multiples of all these. Then another one to kind of look for is to get, I guess you want to call them premium silver. But you're going to have to look for these were 2017 Tuval. They were, I forget who actually produced them, but there are a coin. They do have a dollar value. Got the queen back here. They're from the country of Tuval. So what happens there is there's a big producer of them, whatever. They make them for the country, I guess, and give them a little cut. that way these can be, actual coinage that do have a value. But this was the Marvel set. It had, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine. It was a set of 9. Yes, they did cost more, but in the end, this set ended up, I mean, you could double your money on this easily. Like Spider-Man, you can find this on the secondary market for over $100. Uh, Deadpool, $70 to $80. So these are sets, if you wanted to take a chance, and buy them, good for you. I didn't. I wasn't. But I did pick them up one at a time and was kind of picky about it and did get them for a good price. So, I did that. Then I also got into hand poured. Now, I really do like these. This is like a 10 ounce, it's a 10.5 ounce bar because it's hand poured. These are little hand poured bars. I think this one's like 1.05. They're not exact because this is a little over 2 ounces. They're not exact, but I kind of like them. They have that primitive look to them, let's say. And then another thing you can look for or get into is looking for these vintage type bars. This one's always been a favorite. It has the Morgan and the Peace dollar on it. It's made by Portland Mint. Usually on the secondary market, you can get a little more for it. Sometimes, we're not talking a lot. But, I mean, it gives you something to do. Here's a Silvertown bar. And, rather than just going out and buying straight silver, gets really boring. I mean, this actually gives you something to kind of look forward to, putting the set together or getting, this. Like I said, it's they're going to cost you a little more usually, not always. Like I said, on these vintage ones, I paid the regular price on most of those. And then you can get into the premium silver. This here happens to be reckless metal stuff. It's going to cost you quite a bit more. These are little 1 ounce buttons from, this is a 100 gram called the Last Nail, little coffin there. On those, you definitely are going to pay more on the premium. And then hopefully, when you go to sell them, you're going to want to sell them on the secondary market. I mean, it's the only way you're going to recoup some of your money. So, I mean, that's you're gonna have to look for the ways of recouping money. And I think some of the best is looking for these vintage ones, because you're, like I said, you can go in and buy them at your LCS a lot of times for the regular price. So when you go sell them, you don't have to sell them on the secondary market. The same with the coinage, from, this is, from Australia. And you pay a little more, but you get a little more from your LCS. Usually on this vintage type bars like this, your LCS isn't going to give any more. So you're going to have to look to your secondary market. The same thing with reckless metals. I know some LCSs, they really won't give you any more. Some may give you a little bit more. So it's, it's what you want to do. But it adds a little bit something to your regular collecting. All these different ways do. But like I said, if you want to be safe, look for these old little vintage rounds. Because like I said, you can get away with paying regular price. So when you go to sell them, you can sell them at your LCS, and you're not going to take a big hit like you will with the premium silver. Yeah, I like a lot of the reckless metal stuff, and we'll buy some. But knowing that if I can't sell it on the secondary market, I'm going to take a hit. So it's kind of up to you. You can do what you like, add a little bit of fun to your collecting, and maybe make a little bit more money, like the Marvel set. If you take a shot when they first come out, they do cost more. But, saying, hey, that's Marvel, that stuff's pretty hot, buy the set, and then you're going to, easily sell that stuff on the secondary market and make a killing. Well, a good amount. So this different way to have some fun, because like I said, I got bored just stacking regular silver. So this was some ways that I added a little fun into it. And of course I got into collecting coins, and that's a whole different thing. So be watching for the next video. That'll be the giveaway of the 1 ounce of silver that I have. I hope you watch this in the entirety. It helps push my hours up. I have the 1,000 subscribers, but then, YouTube gives you another little hit. You have to have 4,000 watch hours in a year's time. So always something to hit. So anyway, thank you guys. I really enjoy it. Y'all. And I don't know if I'm going to release this before. Today's the day of our live stream. I may wait till after that. I think so. And then within a day or so, I'll release the video with the giveaway. You want to be sure to get you guys that ounce of silver out. As you know, your odds are good, because I usually don't have a lot of viewers. I do have some that have 8,000 views and stuff, but most of mine run around 100. So your odds of winning are pretty good. I really enjoy all you guys. Most of you become good friends. So take care. Thanks for watching, putting up for my mumbling and bumbling. So anyway, take care, and we'll see you on the live stream. Well, you're not going to know that, because this is going to be after the live stream. But anyway, see what I mean? Anyway, take care.